Min-hyuk to Tottenham Hotspur, here we go, states Fabrizio Romano. A very well-known Korean journalist has stated there is hope that Min-hyuk will be the next Heung-min Son. Former Tottenham Hotspur left-back Ryan Sessegnon has just signed for Fulham. The Sun newspaper have stated that Spurs have been long admirers of Italy star Federico Chiesa, but Manchester United at the moment are in the driving seat. Reports have stated that Spurs played a behind-closed-doors friendly on Thursday and they won 5-2. The Spurs players continue to train in humid temperatures in Tokyo, and reports are stating that Emerson Royale to AC Milan is now getting closer.
Chris Cowlin. Fan cams. Club news. Transfer news. Match previews. Legend interviews. Spurs women. Press conferences. Covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. So let's start with some official news. The players completed day 2 of our summer tour in high Tokyo temperatures on Thursday afternoon local time. Following an intense double session on the first day in Japan's capital, the squad were afforded some rest and relaxation in the morning before day 20 of our pre-season schedule resumed in 34-degree humid daytime conditions. Ahead of training, boss Ange Postecoglou spent time with our young players from our under-15 academy side, who are also in Tokyo. Then focus turned to our men's first team, who put in some more hard yards with the ball out on the grass. Now, it has been reported that on Thursday, Tottenham Hotspur beat a Japan youth international side 5-2. The game was played behind closed doors, so no fans there whatsoever. Goals from Will Lancashire, who scored a brace. Mikey Moore also scored a brace. And Tottenham Hotspur forward Valise with the other goal. Now, lots of reports have been published on this story. Emerson Royale's possible move to AC Milan. This one is from Foot Italia. They are stating that Milan have stepped up their negotiations with Tottenham Hotspur for the transfer of Emerson Royale, with recent contacts bringing the two clubs closer to an agreement. While a final deal has not been reached, significant progress has been made in the talks for the player. Gianluca Di Marzio has reported that the Brazilian right-back has emerged as a key target for Milan as they look to strengthen their defensive options. Emerson, who made 22 appearances in the Premier League last season and scored 1 goal, is seen as a valuable addition to the Milan squad. It is also being reported that Milan's persistence in pursuing Emerson Royale demonstrates their commitment to securing his services. The club's management believes that the 25-year-old's experience in both the Premier League and La Liga could prove beneficial to their ambitions for the upcoming season. Now, Italian journalist and transfer expert Gianluca Di Marzio has been quoted in saying it is not done yet, Emerson Royale to AC Milan, but AC Milan are getting closer to signing the player. It is not done yet. Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has just given the here we go. Min-hyuk to Tottenham, here we go. Deal completed for 2006 born winger from Gangwon FC. First part of the medical test already booked, and then he will sign a long-term deal at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. He is expected to join Spurs from January 2025. Now, very well-known South Korean journalist Sung-mo Lee has been talking about Min-hyuk and has said he is one of the best young players in the K-League right now, and most significantly, he is still a high school student. His talent was so exceptional, so his club, Gangwon FC, proposed the professional contract to a high school student, which was the first ever case in K-League's history. He then went on to say he showed great performances in the K-League this season, winning the Young Player of the Month award 3 times in a row from April to June. He is a great dribbler, but also possesses great finishing skills, which makes Korean fans hope that he can become the next Heung-min Son, especially if he joins the same club with Son in Tottenham. Now, the under-21s Bristol Street Motors Trophy fixture dates have now been confirmed. Wayne Burnett's side have been drawn in Southern Group G alongside Bristol Rovers, Exeter City and Swindon Town. It marks the first time we'll have played any of these senior EFL sides in this tournament. Our fixtures will be played away from home on the following dates. Tuesday the 20th of August, Bristol Rovers away, kick-off time 7 p.m. Tuesday the 24th of September, Exeter City away, kick-off also 7 p.m. And on Tuesday the 5th of November, Swindon Town away, also kick-off 7 p.m. Italian journalist and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano confirmed on Thursday Fulham agreed deal to sign Ryan Sessegnon as a free agent. Here we go. After training with Crystal Palace for weeks, former Spurs left-back will join Fulham. Agreement in place as Fulham beat competition from several Premier League clubs to sign Sessegnon. And Sky Sports have also reported on this story. Fulham have agreed to bring Ryan Sessegnon back to Craven Cottage on a free transfer. Ryan Sessegnon is a free agent after being released by Tottenham Hotspur, for whom he signed in 2019 for £25 million. The Sun newspaper have just reported that Manchester United have reportedly been handed a huge transfer boost with Juventus ready to sell Federico Chiesa. The Italy star managed 9 goals and 2 assists in 33 games last season. But his £150,000 a week contract expires next year, and Fabrizio Romano has claimed that Chiesa is not in the plans of new manager Motta. He is instead hoping to land a new winger once Juventus complete a hat-trick of midfield signings, and it is reckoned that Chiesa could be available for as little as £20 million. The Sun newspaper have also stated that Newcastle and Tottenham are long admirers of the 26-year-old who joined Juventus from Fiorentina in 2020 for £50 million. The Sun newspaper have also stated that Manchester United could be in the driving seat for Chiesa as they hunt for a new wide forward. Jadon Sancho is expected to leave Old Trafford after Erik ten Hag penned a new deal, while Manchester United could listen to offers for £86 million flop Antony. Now, my thoughts on everything in this episode. Let's start by talking about the reports from Fabrizio Romano. Yang Min-hyuk to Tottenham Hotspur. Here we go. This is yet another great signing, in my opinion, for the future. Of course, I've said on multiple episodes it is about the signings for the future, but of course it is about the signings now as well. I'm hoping in the next 35 days, Tottenham Hotspur are going to do some decent business and help Ange Postecoglou, take Spurs to that next level and be successful in the future. But I love what the club are doing in terms of identifying top talent for the future. Only 18 years old, and top journalists from South Korea are very excited by this move. A lot of the Korean fans are very excited about this move, and they want him to become the next Heung-min Son. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I love the fact that Spurs are now going out identifying top talent, and we're thinking long-term. Long-term for Ange Postecoglou, long-term for the club, for the club to be successful. So hopefully in 3, 4, 5 years, there is going to be some super talent coming through. They'll all be pushing to go into that first team, and hopefully it will bring Tottenham Hotspur success, and hopefully Ange Postecoglou will still be at the club. The Sun newspaper have stated that Spurs have been long admirers of Federico Chiesa. Manchester United are in the driving seat. Now, the reason why I've put this report in this episode is that I think people have gone slightly crazy online, particularly on X and other social media outlets. People have read that Spurs are admirers of Federico Chiesa. He could be available for around £20 million. I don't think this is anywhere close at the moment. Manchester United seem to be in the driving seat, but you know, there are a lot of very decent players at the Euros, a lot of very decent players at Copa America. I hope that we are looking big for this transfer window. As I've said on previous episodes, I am thinking big in terms of incomings in this transfer window. I've also said before that Ange Postecoglou has been backed in both transfer windows so far at the club. It needs to continue on a regular basis, i.e. every single window. We need to refresh and we need to bring in top talent that is going to take this club forward. Emerson Royal to AC Milan. I can see this one happening. It is now the clubs, they continue to negotiate the fee. AC Milan want a better price. Tottenham Hotspur want a decent price. This is just how business is done. But I do expect that one to be done very, very soon. Many reports have stated that Emerson Royal wants AC Milan. Fabrizio Romano has stated that personal terms were agreed back in May. August is just round the corner. So I do expect that to happen very, very soon. And of course, I will wish him all of the very best. Spurs have done brilliantly, in my opinion, in terms of outgoings, especially in this window, in previous windows under Ange as well, but especially in this window. In the last couple of weeks, we have offloaded a number of players. But of course, I know what everyone will be shouting now. We need players through the door ourselves. Yes, we do. Hopefully it will be a very busy next few weeks for us. Ryan Sessegnon, of course, was released by Spurs. It looks like he is now on the way to Fulham. So wishing him all of the very best. Of course, he knows Fulham very well. That's where we signed him from for £25 million 5 years ago. Sadly, it didn't work out at Tottenham, but hopefully, he will get some success in the future. A top player. But just had so many injury problems at Spurs, which is such a shame. The Spurs players continue to work extremely hard in humid temperatures in Tokyo. Of course, our game against Vissel Kobe is just round the corner now on Saturday. Reports on Thursday have stated that Spurs played a behind closed doors friendly. We won the game 5-2. A lot of the youngsters featured, and this is what it's all about. As I've said before on many occasions, particularly in the last couple of weeks, it is about a lot of these young players getting good game time, showing Ange Postecoglou what they can do, and hopefully some of them will get opportunities in the first team in the Premier League, League Cup games perhaps, especially Europa League, where they can gain some great experience against European teams, European players. So I'm happy so far. I'm not going down the route of getting angry about us not signing players yet, because there is 35 days left of this transfer window. A lot can happen in 35 days. Yes, in an ideal world, we would have had the players in, on the first couple of days. They all got on the plane to Japan and South Korea, etc., etc. It's not to be. The Euros and the Copa America would have certainly delayed that, would have certainly delayed a number of deals going on around Europe, not just Tottenham, but everyone. But as I say, as I will continue to say, let's hope that it is going to be a very, very busy next 35 days for Spurs. I still expect, a few players to go out the door, but, of course, I have high hopes and big expectations for this window, as I'm sure Ange Postecoglou does as well. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do the follow button and leave a review if you can. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, come on you Spurs.